I just realized that I didn't have it on my getting ready stream, like the screen. That I'm pretty tired. I was like, okay, let's start the stream, and I'll put it on the just getting ready stream screen. And then that didn't happen because I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive. This is my scheduled stream time on a Tuesday. Oh my gosh, thank you for subbing, E. Okay, can we adjust? Can we adjust? No. Is it this one? I think no. It's not the alerts. It's not the just I think it's literally I've made it in here and I'm going to have to adjust on stream elements. Thank you, E. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. um, but yeah. Grandpa Flashman gave me a birthday card, and the message on the card said, "Thank you for being my guardian angel." Oh my gosh, Grandpa Flashman. Oh my, deceased. I am dead because that is so cute, and I would have also cried. I would have boo-hooed. I would have sobbed because that is so sweet. I've never met this man, and yet I completely adore this man. I'm his number one fan. I mean, maybe number two, because I imagine Flashman is pretty high on the list. But he is so wholesome and sweet and awesome. And we stand Grandpa Flashman around here. Hi Austin, how are you? And hi Birdie. I feel like it's been a minute. Birdie. How are you guys? I am super happy that Grandpa Flashman has been doing. Hopefully he's still doing better, but did better with this last treatment as well. How are you? How are you, Birdie? How is life? How was life? On a 2-week break. That's good. That's good. Hopefully he's like feeling better with the break as well. Are 2-week breaks normal? I don't remember. I feel like you told me how often he has to go for treatments, and I was like, whoa, because it was like a lot. It was like more than I expected. And for longer than I expected. Also, when I know I was like I was like a teeny tiny bit late today. And it's because when I popped up here, I'm gonna be late every day, guys. Like, don't let me lie to you. Don't let me lie to you and tell you it's gonna get better. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna be the same or worse. But I like pop down at my PC and I'm like, it's time to stream. La 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 la, because that's what it sounds like inside my head. And I pull up OBS and OBS is like, nah, girl. Nah, not today. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll shut down OBS and I'll pull up Steam first. And then Steam is like, no, not today. Like Steam, I even went to my wish list and it was like nothing is present because I keep checking like daily to see what is going on with this Steam sale. Actually, even right now, it's like error. That's what it sounds like in my head. Error. Yeah, it's like broken. Okay. I realize that it doesn't start today. I realize it starts the 25th. But in my mind, I think I'm gonna miss the sale. And I don't even know why I'm stressed about it because it goes on for like so long. I guess I'm like excited. I don't even know. I don't even know what I would be buying. I have new games we haven't even played, but here's the thing. Here's what I do to make gaming more affordable. I wait for the summer and like the winter sale. And also, hi Rock, how are you? La 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 la. Yes, that's basically what my head sounds like. I also can't go to New York City just because of a coffee. Why not? what? Why not? Sure you can. Sure you could if you were me. I mean, oh my gosh, hi! Hi Jay. Oh my gosh, your color changed. Look at you. Dashing in red. It's like a burnt red. Maybe it's supposed to be orange and I'm colorblind. Don't tell me. Don't tell me if it is. Anyways, I wait for the sales, right? And I like buy a bunch of games during the sale and I don't spend that much during it. Like usually I cap it. I give myself a budget and I stick to it. I'm actually very responsible in that way. Um and then I play those games with you guys, like gradually, and then the next sale comes about, and I buy more games. And they just kind of like build our library, and that way we have stuff to play. I mean, occasionally something comes out where we splurge, like Resident Evil was a splurge, but that's also like, I would say, a game that I was looking forward to and like really, really enjoyed. So I think it allows me to play the game. And literally, my title is today we will actually play a game because yesterday we yapped for 30 minutes. For 13 minutes. And we have to get through these games, guys. We have to do it. We have to do it. But yeah. I also notice I repeat myself a lot when I'm tired, and I think it's to give my brain time to buffer. And like, I think it's when my brain is like running out of blonde espresso, maybe. Because I'm blonde. Get it? Get it? The repeats keep loading. It's buffering, guys. It's dropped frames up in here. Cells are everything. If my grandmother taught me anything, it's to watch for cells. Absolutely. Samesies. Definitely me. Oh my gosh, Ashwood, I feel like it's been so long. Maybe it hasn't, but it feels like it feels like it's been forever. I scammed a scammer once and got a wait, what? What? Explain yourself. How did you scam the scammer? Partly because I'm interested in maybe playing my own little game. Is it illegal to scam a scammer? I think that's just karma. You know? Like, I think, you know, the dude who, like, builds the glitter machines, like, and goes after scammers? I think it's just like that. Like, it's all fair in love and war at that point, you know? Well, I'm so happy you're here, Ashwood. I'm so happy you're here. How have you been? And like when I say I feel like it's been like forever, that's not in any way like a you should be here more, guys. That is just like me being like, I missed you so much because I appreciate you guys being here. And I do feel like you're all like my friends that I have to check in with. You know? It's like the same vibe as when you do a a check-in at lunch, like a lunch check-in with your friends. It's like the same thing except this. And we play terrifying games. I tried to scam a scammer once. Oh, oh, really? It still got scammed. No, Birdie. Um, maybe I tried to scam a scammer one of these days. It would probably be like a phone scammer, and I like the TikToks of the girly who just starts singing to the scammer, and then the scammer's like, "You have a really good voice," and she's like, "Thank you so much," like, and it continues with the charade. I'm like, I love that. It's good juice. Oh wow, this takes place at a street market. I didn't realize we were getting like a whole backstory in Bulgaria. What? Oh. Interesting. I would assume that street market stuff is bargaining. Like you are going back and forth. You're like, I'll give you this. And they're like, no, it has to be this. I'll give you this. Been doing fantastic. Oh, so like someone else's was down too. That's good to know. Thank you, Rock. I am gonna restart. Ba-ba-ba. Also, I like that Rock like gently says that at 10 minutes at the 10-minute yap point. Like, oh, you should maybe try restarting your game holders, your magical chest of games. You should maybe try restarting that now. I hear that's working again. You should move on. You should move on with the segment. We don't want another repeat of last night. Actually, Flashman does. Flashman lives for a good yap stream. Flashman considers this like it's almost like when you have a substitute that's like, teaching class, right? And you get the sub off topic and you're like, we're in. Or like that teacher that's like, like if you have a professor or teacher who's like a little bit yappy and you get off topic from what you're supposed to be doing, which in my case is streaming games. In their case, it's like teaching math. or and like you ask questions and you try to act like so innocent about it, and you're like, oh, interesting. That's a cool shirt. Where did you get it from? Oh, it's from your aunt. Where does she live? What does she do? Oh, that's so interesting. Tell us more. Tell us about the family reunion. Tell us about your crazy family. And then, like, 20 minutes later, you're like way into this Yap story about the family reunion. And you're just like, you're locked in. You got like a snack out. You're just like kicked back, like, we're not doing anything today. You're locked into the Yap. Anyways, that's Flashman on the stream, which is which is funny to me. It's like the same vibe. I live for the Yap too. Thank you, Birdie. Thank you, thank you. I'm not watching time, just letting you know. Okay. It was down for everyone. Got it. I am curious if it's up again. I just want to see. Maybe it's down because too much is going on with updates for the sale. Nothing is on sale yet. Alas. Alas. Oh my gosh, Yap is best by far. Stop. Do you really think so? That's so nice of you guys. That's so nice. That makes my heart so happy. I mean, we'll still play games. This cannot be a Yap only stream because for when I love playing games. And so we have to keep doing that. Um, but that makes my heart so happy. So thank you so much. No, you would not. Would you really? Would you really? If I had a 24-hour stream of me just talking, would you leave it on all the time? Don't lie. Tell the truth. I'll know if you lie to me. I'll sense it. Birdie, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I think you guys would get tired of me. Maybe it would start out strong, okay? But around like hour 8, you would turn a hard corner, okay? You would turn the corner and you'd be like, "Okay, well like this was fun." Always live a good. Yeah, absolutely no lie. I would stay for the full 24 hours. You know, I would not have a voice at 24 hours, don't you know? Your voice just strikes my ears in the right way. I love that. Too much. I think Yaps plus Jackbox. So in other words, it's like yes, we do need some other stimulation. I mean, you could leave me on in the background, I suppose. But like stop. That is so fun that you guys feel that way. It makes my day. It made my day. Like a lot. It makes me feel like maybe we should podcast. I say podcast because I was talking about podcasts today, but podcast more from stream and do more just yappings. Oh, it's very sweet of you, Flashman. That's so sweet. I I really do think that you guys would get tired of me, but my competitive little brain that loves a challenge is like, oh my gosh, you should try to do it. You should do a long stream and do just yapping. Wouldn't we have to like, how long do you think I could talk? I don't know this answer. Like, how long do we think I could talk and just go from topic to topic to topic? I think at some point I would have to pull up Claude and be like, girl, give me some topics. I realize that Claude is supposedly a dude. I like to call I like my AI to be a girly pop. All right. I have Claude call me girly pop or bestie or whatever. Actually, I have Claude calling my mom bestie. So like her account says bestie and mine says girly pop. Yeah, I realize Claude's supposed to be a dude, but listen, Claude is just one of the girls for me, okay? Way underrated. That's so sweet. That's so nice. Yeah, we know I can do an hour, but I don't know how far I could actually go. It would just be a fun little challenge, and I might be like really driving you crazy because my hand is on this mic and I'm sorry. No, I think you could do like 16 hours of Yap and 8 hours of games. You think I can double what I do in games in Yap time? Maybe it's Claudia, not Claude. Could be either. Could be what it could be whatever you want it to be. All right. Whatever you would like. To be fair though, we do yap like a lot with games. It's one of the reasons why we're not as good of a gamer as I probably could be. Like I will never rise to my full potential as a gamer. I just know it. Will never will never rise to it because I can't stop talking to listen to the like you know how there's people who stream and they don't say a word. Like they're just locked in. They're just like they're just in it. That will never be me. And I will never be a good gamer because of that. Like, I'll be like an okay gamer. I'll be a mid gamer. But like, I think I've said this before. I think I'm truly a person who's just mid at everything. And I'm just trying to collect enough things that I'm mid at that I fool you guys into you thinking I'm good at things. Because I'm mid at everything. I did not. I don't really follow Dancing with the Stars. Is that offensive? I really don't. There was I mean there's been like points in time where I've like watched clips. I watch clips that like occur on TikTok, you know? Um but I don't follow it. I'm sorry. Terrifying to watch those. Yeah, see, like, I would see clips. Actually, I would see a lot of jokes about our boy Rob. A lot of jokes. Coming from the girly pop population of TikTok there. So I've seen like clips. I saw more clips of Rob than I did Alex when she was on, Alex Earl. So clearly TikTok was like, I feel like you would find this more interesting. But I did watch like I watched clips when Charlie was on there, and I thought she did like an insane job. Apparently my For You page did. My For You page was like, I think this is free. But you know what? My For You page does that, like guessing with all sorts of things. Like Love Island. I don't watch Love Island. I don't know why my TikTok page is Love Island. It's the we think you'll be on something. And you know what? Maybe the fact that I have like watched like Love is Blind, and I know there's other cringy ones I've watched, but I can't think of the names. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I've watched things in the background, but it's like, we think you're really into these boys from Love Island, aren't you? We got you. And I'm just like, I've never seen the show. And there's too many island shows. There's too many. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know. And all my friends are like, oh my gosh, we have to catch up on Love Island. You have to start it. And I'm just, it seems there's so many seasons already. I've like, I can't. I don't know that I can commit to it. Once something gets so many seasons, I get overwhelmed. Yes and no. So, if it is a good TV show, like phenomenal, right? Like a good series, I'm like scared to watch it in the first season because then it might get canceled. That has happened to me before. It's devastating. So, like having a couple of seasons where you can just go in and watch it is pretty nice, right? For especially if, I don't know, you're having a rot day, you need something on in the background, you're sick, whatever. It's nice to have. It's nice to have like a long running show, but not like 8 seasons sometimes of Love Island. I don't need 8 seasons of a reality TV show to like binge. Um I started, gosh, what was it? It was like 90 Day Fiance or something, but I started with season 1 and I was like, what is this quality? What phones are they? Like it was so back in time and the reality TV was different then. And I'm just like, what? We allowed you to say that word? Really? Like no one stopped you? You didn't get canceled? Anyways, if you go back and watch reality TV, it is the wild wild west. If you go back in time. Like I started watching, I guess I like America's Next Top Model. I turned it on like some time ago, and that was that's a wild ride. And there was like the documentary, and I was like, oh, wild ride. It also makes me like, there's part of me that's like, I would be so like great for reality TV show because First off, I never shut up. Okay, that's like rule number one of a reality TV show. Oh, she talks too much. It could go two ways. It could be really annoying, which maybe, or it could be really entertaining and chaotic, and I want it to be that one. I aspire for it to be that one, but I don't know. And then part of me is like, no, I cannot do reality TV because I'm too scared. I'm too scared. On the VHS, a professor recorded from his home, from his TV at the time, and he like still had them. Also, I was about to be like, you guys, I'm impressed that the man could bring a VHS player and somehow make it work. Because that's really what's stopping me. I'm like, not only do these tapes work, but he managed to figure out how to hook it up to like modern technology. Like, I'm guessing, like, okay. Oh, he had them convert. Okay. All right. That does make more sense now because my brain is like, how did we do this? It's like, it feels very much like uncovering like a treasure, you know? Oh no, the headphones are off. That means we've talked too long. Okay, so I heard, are you guys, no one, I probably no one's on this For You page. And this was a minute ago, so I'm so sorry. There was a TikTok trend, the berries and cream TikTok trend. And apparently it's from a commercial that's from like forever ago. And I had no idea until someone like giggled and showed me. And it's like exactly also in some ways what I would imagine. I can't remember what it looks like now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched it and I think I erased it from my brain. But like in the moment of watching it was like everything I imagined it would be, and also nothing like I imagined it would be. I honestly pictured like kind of a Shrek situation with with the berries and cream man. Um, so Roxley, be right back. So like if you decide to game, you're on your own. You are on your own. Um, I don't even remember what I named my YouTube title. It is different from my stream title because I decided my stream title was too long. Yes, berries and cream. I'm a little lad that loves berries and cream. That okay, it was just me. That's fine. Do you ever like have a TikTok trend that like you were on the For You page where it makes it seem like everyone has it? Like it just feels like everyone knows what's up, right? And then you find out that you're on this For You page with like 100 other people and no one knows what you're talking about. Love that for us. I think berries and cream actually was like a bigger thing. There totally was. There was. It was a while ago, but it lives rent free in my brain, and I don't know why. Probably because someone showed me the YouTube of the commercial from like 900 years. It was from a long time ago. Like I don't know. I'm gonna say 19 years, but I don't know that that's accurate. I'm just throwing a number out there that I feel like is a long time ago. Like, it was shocking to me because I did not realize it was from a commercial. Also, does anyone else have the experience of you're just like watching, like, someone's like, oh my gosh, you should watch this, like, this movie, and it's from like a long time ago. And you're like, okay, and a TikTok sound pops up out of nowhere. Cause that happens to me. At least the trend was 5 years ago. I told you it was a while ago. It was a while. I've been on TikTok since like the beginning. And it does live rent free in my brain. Well, that's a lie. I don't know what TikTok was before it was TikTok. I was not on it when it was that. So I'm a dirty liar. I'm sorry. I've been on TikTok since like COVID times. To me, that is the beginning. To me, that is when everyone was like, we need something to keep us from going crazy. And also, let's all make up weird games and post them online. Mm-hmm. You know what's so wild is people are like nostalgic for that, for like the 2020 TikTok. It's because we all had like time. Everyone's just stuck inside all day. It was like, what are you gonna do? Obviously, make TikToks. Like, obviously. It's like the one thing that's keeping you from ripping your household apart, okay? Is you all make silly little TikTok games together where where you make up games with broomsticks and like random things you find in your garage. And if anyone does, hopefully not, but if anyone does contract you know, it that shall not be named and loses their sense of smell and taste, we're gonna make them blind taste test things like hot sauce and pickle juice and milk. And then you learn that everyone hates milk. Like, everyone hates cow's milk, which I don't know why we call it cow's milk. Like, I went to a coffee shop and I was like, hey, can I get like just like a regular hot latte? And they're like, oh, with like, is cow's milk fine? And I'm like, maybe we don't call it that. Like, like maybe we don't call it cow's milk. Maybe we just call it whole milk. Maybe we don't bring attention to what it actually is, because that's how you get like the egg ick. The same with milk. A lot of people are so icked by milk. And I did go through like an oat milk phase. You ever seen the Ship Pants Kmart commercial? I have not. What's going on with the pants? Also, I lost my original thought because I got distracted with the Kmart commercial pants. Could not tell you what I was talking about. I know I was talking about drinking weird things and cow's milk. Oh yeah, oat milk. We made it back. We circled back. We made it. So I went through like an oat milk phase when it was a super big trend because obviously everyone was doing it. And so I was like, yeah, I'm now into oat milk. It does taste really good. It's really different in lattes or whatever. And then come to find out, no. Oat milk has totally, it hasn't like, it's not gone forever, but it's way less of a trend now. Like, way less. Because it came out that oat milk is actually worse for you than just drinking whole milk. And then also, apparently, if you stop drinking normal milk, you can make yourself allergic to it. And so all these people who switched off of like regular milk to oat milk made themselves lactose intolerant. And so I was like, nah, girl. I need to be able to eat. Your girl needs to be able to eat some ice cream. And she still likes a normal latte, you know? So my short-lived love for oat milk was, you know, it was just a fling. It was just a phase. But every once in a while, like it's nice to change it up, you know? But she is apparently way higher in sugar than normal milk. And especially if you get sweeteners added to your coffee drinks. I'm also not a huge sweetener person. I do like, obviously I talk about like Dairy Queen Blizzards. I do like a sweet treat, you know? I do. But I'm not a huge fan of things with high fructose corn syrup. Not just because my mom was like that, like she's not like a total almond mom, but like we didn't overindulge in high fructose. You know what I mean? Um, but not just because of that. Like it's always made me feel kind of sick. So I used to think that I couldn't drink like, and this is going back. This is going back. But like going out with friends to like Starbucks like middle school or something, I used to think I couldn't drink Starbucks drinks or like just coffee drinks in general because and we're talking like frappuccinos. Like we're talking like not like real coffee at this point. Um I used to think I couldn't drink it because it made me feel so sick. And then I thought, oh, it's the caffeine. And it does make my anxiety go wild. Like it does. But it was also like the syrup. So then at some point, I was like, I want to be cute and I want to go to coffee shops and I want to write in coffee shops and I want to study in coffee shops and I want to. Eventually, I like it started with like less sweet, like London Fox, like a little bit of sweetener, but not like 5 pumps of sweetener with your coffee. Like I started somewhere and then we eventually made our way to latte and then I really pretended to like coffee for probably an embarrassingly long time. I pretended to like coffee before I ever did by like a good minute. By a good minute. I would be like, it's the vibes, basically. Um, may have quite possibly been on here. And talking about how much I loved it when I didn't at some point. Like, because I'm like, I'm gonna force myself to love this substance because I feel artistic when I go to a coffee shop. Um, but yeah, I did not used to like it the way I actually do now. So I guess somewhere along the way, we acquired also drink matcha without liking matcha for a good minute. I'm like, this is so good. Did not like it. Did not like it, guys. I'm just coming clean. All the clean. Just making you guys very aware of my lies right now. But here's the thing. Eventually, I did find stuff I liked. And yes, I do like matcha. I don't drink it as much as I used to, but I probably should. The reason why I started with matcha is because it was a trend, okay? Like, partially. I know the truth revealed. I'm a liar. The one thing I will say though is whenever I've done any sort of like deal, like brand deal in the past, I have always researched the company and made sure I would actually use the product or tested the product to make sure before promoting it because I never want to lose that kind of trust, even though I'm like a baby creator. Listen, integrity is very important to me. As I tell you all my lies about coffee and matcha, but it's okay because now we love it. You know? Now we love it. Your matcha needs stuff in it. I don't like matcha without stuff in it. I know I talked about not being a huge sweetener fan. You have to have some in matcha or it tastes like you are drinking grass. And not in a good way, if there was a good way. When I went to like a matcha taste testing and that was really high grade matcha, I will say that was fine. But I still gotta have something in it. Needs like a little vanilla sweetener. But when I go to coffee shops, they're like, here's a strawberry matcha, and it looks so pretty and it sounds so good. Here's a lavender matcha. I have to still tell them like half the sweetener. So the trick is they put condensed milk in it, which is already sweet. But then they also put like lavender syrup or strawberry or a combination. Very, very sweet. So I usually tell them to do like half the amount of like sweetness, and I'm not sure what they do different. I don't know if they do like a half and half situation with the condensed milk. They do put a little bit of the strawberry flavor in it. I'm guessing they just do less. Also, clearly we're having a just yapping stream. It's because you guys complimented me and you're like, you're such a good yapper. And that's 100%. We're like all in for the yapping. We love when you talk. We could listen for hours. We could listen for days. And then I'm like, okay, well, like, flatter me then. I had matcha cake one time and it was tasty. Yeah, definitely because they put sugar in it. But yes, I've had matcha mochi before, and that's also really good. I love green tea. That's so sweet. I really apparently should yap more about loving the yap. You guys are so sweet. The thing is, I don't even know that we're talking about anything super important. I think you guys are just here for the vibes. Because what have we talked about that is that important? I don't know. Can I be your podcast producer? I don't know that we're actually doing a podcast, but if we did, it would be this style. It would be this. And you would have to fight Rock for, actually Rock's my manager. Fun fact. He lives in my wall. Like, not one of us surprised. I really don't know what my podcast premise would be about. And I feel like you have to have an angle. Like, you can't just start a podcast and be like, and I will just say whatever floats into my brain. I would scare everyone. I would scare any investor from going near me. They would be like, you do what? That sounds, first off, that sounds boring because you don't have like a plot, like an arc. You don't have a format, and also like that seems dangerous because what floats in your brain? Your nickname is Stabby. What floats in your brain? Lots of things. Lots. You can fight me still. Fight, fight, fight. How would you guys fight? And here's another thing. I feel like if I made a podcast, I'd be like some type of hypocritical a little bit. Like, I see clips online, okay? Like, I see clips, but I really don't listen to them. I'm so sorry. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Actually, there's a game going around right now where you play hide and seek and you paint yourself into the scenery and then someone hunts you. Like, someone's a hider, someone's a hunter. And and then, oh my gosh, hi from YouTube. Oh no, this is why I'm like, my multi-chat needs to be set up and we haven't done it yet. Didn't I promise to do that today? But thank you so much. That is so sweet. I would say kind of welcome to chat because chat is on Twitch currently until one day in the near future I will combine multi-chat again. My OBS decided to croak out and I had to redo it. So this is where we are. But yeah, there is a game where you guys can hunt each other. It's like a hide and seek game. It's a little bit like the one, it reminds me of the one that I think was attached to Apex. Yeah. And you would like hide as scenery and then you could whistle at like the hunter. Yeah, that's totally what I'm talking about, Ashla. That's literally it. If you guys are familiar with the Peanut streamer, I'm pretty sure that the Peanut streamer made that game like super big because I heard it went from like 2 million, the Peanut streamer or the game, but it went from like 2 million buys to like 3 million buys in a couple of days. Look at me following gaming things. She's not all, I was gonna say she's not all fake. I'm definitely not fake, but I feel so like weird when I tell people I'm a gamer sometimes because it's like really? Like, are you sure? I get like imposter syndrome. I'm like, yeah, like I've been gaming and streaming for years. And then I feel like I have to clarify. I'm like, okay, so it's been about like a year since I started like taking it more seriously and doing it like every day, but like I have been for a while. Yeah, burnt peanut. I don't know anything about him. I know I've not seen the stream, so I can't say anything or promote anything. I just know he's the reason why it's popular. That is all I know. That is it. And my brain went super viral, and my brain went, wow, clearly I should have just disguised myself as a peanut or something like that, and I would have done great. And that's what's holding me back, the fact you guys can see my face. Yeah, I haven't technically watched a stream, but I know that's why. I don't watch. This is why I also probably have imposter syndrome. I don't watch like a ton of Twitch. If anything, I would say I pop into if like someone from here is live, I'll pop in for a second and I'll say hi. I really don't. There is another Gab that I occasionally will check into because she plays a lot of scary games. And then Markiplier, I've checked out some of the games he's played because sometimes he'll find one that I really think I would like to, but then I can't like watch it because then I'll know what's happening. But sometimes I'll go like see what he's been playing recently if I'm like in like a slow point and I'm like, okay. I gotta find a new game, kind of vibe. And then you have like me, yeah, but that's fine. And like, and we all have like the things that we're into. I started streaming because I like yapping and I like gaming, and I was like, why not combine the two? And didn't really plan on taking it that seriously because it's kind of just for fun. And then like it's still just for fun in a way, like it's still not that serious, but I take it way more seriously by being here every day and or trying to be here every day, which I think is kind of a testament to how much I love it. Like, if anything else. Oh, shiver. I think before I watch, so I like really saw people on YouTube if I was watching them. Like, I obviously knew who like Pokey was, or like really big streamers, and mostly like girly pop streamers, if I were being honest. Like I would watch like, oh, a day in my life as this, and it would kind of show what they did. And girl, I could not stream for like 6 to 8 hours, but like every day. I really don't think I could. I feel like that would be a lot. That's so much sitting time. That's so much sitting time. And I have so many other interests too. I guess the point is to get to a certain level and then you're also able to work on your own interests. But yeah, didn't watch a lot of Twitch people, didn't watch a lot of streamers, still don't. But I do follow what's trending and why it's trending. I also know there's so many. I think another reason why I don't watch like a ton of streamers is like just me saying like, oh, the dude who looks like a peanut. Dude, everyone's problematic. Like everyone is so problematic in some way. I don't want to be problematic. I want to be a little angel who plays terrifying games, okay? Um so you guys, if you guys literally let me know that I was being problematic, I would probably cry. My little heart can't take it. I would probably cry. I would probably cry, or if I was stabby, there'd be a very different reaction. I'd be like either cry or I'd double down. Spider Gab is short lived. She is short lived unless they cast me in a Spider Man movie, okay? But if you want to make that happen, Flashman, since you're so connected, put me in a Spider Man movie. I'll dye my hair red again. I don't care. Actually, I could probably keep it blonde and be. Is it Black Cat? I could probably go blonder and be her. See, I could totally be Gwen. I better not die, but I could totally be Gwen. I know one person at Marvel who doesn't have that power. Listen, I've given you my terms, okay? I've given them to you. Oh my gosh, hi Elliot. Lots of blunts in Spider-Man. We're trying to make it happen. We're trying. By trying, I mean I'm peer pressuring Flashman. Use your connections. As much as I joke, the one thing that I seriously think would be so fun would be so fun. Is being, because I play scary games, is being in a horror movie. I think it would be so fun. It's so on brand. And I think I would giggle the entire time through, like, you know how you go to the like premiere. I'd be so giggly. I'd be like, this is gonna be so traumatizing for all of you. Yeah, you guys, whenever you talk to your connections, plug me. Mention me. Be like, there's this very chaotic streamer girl, and we have no idea if she has acting talent, but go out on a limb for her. You know what? It can't be worse than some people out there, right? I'll go take a lesson, right? I'll be fine. Actually, I've had to take quite a few acting classes, and they're really fun. Wait. Flashman is freaking. You know, 2 people! We're in! We're locked in! Okay. I expect you to make this happen now. 2 people, one you kind of had an excuse. One and was like, okay, 2 people. The way that's like hilarious. That you're just like yelling at me with that. You're like so excited too. Especially since I'm not that serious at all. Like if something like that happens, like if I got just like picked off the street, be really cool. Like in a not kidnapped way, in like a safe way. Hi, I am an agent and we have this movie that we think you'd be great at, except it's legit and not a scam. like we were talking about earlier. Horror movies aren't too bad to get into for acting. Didn't know that. How does one find one to be in? I've seen Shudder before. I'm familiar. I actually don't watch a lot of scary movies for someone trying to like advocate to be in one. Um, but I do think that that would be really fun based on this. And even if it totally flopped, it would be such a treasure for anyone who came to my channel. I would just make it like the intro to my channel. It just starts this movie. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet to always greet me with hello, wonderful and amazing streamer. It is so precious and sweet. I've never spoken with the screenwriter, but okay. I I am I would say I'm interested in the plot of the storyline, but I don't have strong I don't have strong like I'm not sure what word I'm looking for. Hope? I don't think anything's gonna come of it, but it is hilarious that whenever I'm like, you have connections, Flashman, you're like, actually, I do. I have this person and this person and this person. You can always make your own movie, you guys. Is it insane that I have thought about that? I totally have. I totally have. I really have. I don't know, maybe we will. Let's do Flashman's like already on board. Flashman's like, I will be your producer. I will be the whatever. Be the director. That's not what it will be called. Nah. But I have thought about it. And one day, when I have enough like fundraising behind it, it will happen. I'll make the coffee. I love it. We have to get a point where we can invest. And then we're locked in, guys. Oh, that's very sweet. I love that you guys are like, let's make this happen for you. Would you guys watch my own movie? Would you watch it even if it sucked? Would you Would you watch it if I yapped along with it and made fun of it if it sucked? We could have a movie night from start to stop, you guys. You're so cute. I could totally see a stabby movie. So here's the real question. Am I the final girl? Like, what? Like, typecast me as much as we joke about stabby. Am I final girl? Am I. I'm the one who stabs? Is oh my gosh. You would never see it coming on the account that I kind of look like a Disney princess. I don't want to be the best friend of the final girl. That means I'm dying because I'm blonde, like first to go. I got it. Once I realize I'm in. Once I realize that I'm in the scary movie, I dye my hair. I think you die first, bro. Stop. Yes, I would love it even if you were a worm. With enough makeup and crazy hair, we can make you look like a serial killer. Great. Great. Good. Actually, aren't serial killers supposedly like they're first off more likely to be dudes? Second off, aren't they more likely to be like kind of attractive dudes? No. All my smiles are beautiful. You guys, there's so many games where I have given a creepy smile because I have done something so intrusive. Had a intrusive thought when, and I've given a creepy smile. Did you wait? What was it called, Ashwin? Birdie. You guys are like, yeah. We all think you could actually play the crazy one. You could be the killer. Actually, we kind of think you might be. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for you to end up in the news. Honestly, at this point, um, but what if I want to watch it? Yes, I watched the new We Know What You Did last summer. But is it bad that I don't remember it? I just remember that like Madeline Klein was in it. And that's literally what I remember about the movie. That's it. But I did watch it. I think just because I had Madeline Klein in it. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I was like, is it good? And then I don't even remember what you said. You could have told me it was the worst movie ever and I was still gonna watch it. But for real, I don't. No, Birdie! Don't talk about the forest. No one saw anything in the forest. We don't talk about the forest. What happens in the forest stays in the forest. That sounds really creepy, actually. But I really don't watch that many like scary movies. Really. I guess I would say I would have to research in order to write one, but I play so many scary games that I probably could. You guys, sorry, I just got hit with like a random thought. I did watch the Silent Hill movie that came out, The Return to Silent Hill. I've never seen, for reference, I didn't know what I was getting into in a way, even though I played Silent Hill, because I've never seen the first Silent Hill. But I watched The Return to Silent Hill and I realized so quickly, I'm like, it's the game. It's all the game. I know what's going to happen. And so every time a character would come on the screen, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Eddie. And it was like, who is Eddie? And it's Eddie. And I was just like, it's Angela. And I knew it was going to happen. And I'm just like, I know all the things. It was by the way, even though I've never seen Silent Hill, I do know that it's iconic, the first movie, right? And I did not expect the Return to Silent Hill to be like what it was. Like I thought it would be a little bit better than it was. I thought the budget would be a little bit higher than it was. I thought the acting would be a little bit better than it was. And I don't know if I wasn't scared because I knew exactly everything that was going to happen. But I was really interested to see what ending it gave me because I was like, I know what ending I got. Actually, I got all the endings, but like my original ending. And yeah. That's my yap on Silent Hill. I had to hide in the comments. I had a hard time falling asleep. Dude, I have ended up on some like weird sides of TikTok where it has actually spooked me a little bit. I have started something huge, okay? Flashman is all in on our movie. So basically, I have a doppelganger. We could do that. That would make a lot of sense, actually. It's giving doppelganger. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's giving split personality doppelganger. I don't know. I'll write the movie later. I don't know when. I'll have a spark of inspiration, and then I'll write it out, and then I will do a secret meeting with you guys and be like, do you guys like the plot? And then of course you have to lie and hype me up, because of course. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, we're gonna make this happen. But okay, we have hit our hour of just yap time. You're welcome, Flashman. Happy birthday. Happy birthday week. Is it your birthday tomorrow? Isn't it Wednesday? Am I making that up? Is it Thursday? You literally told me. You literally told me. And I can't date. I can't with dates. It is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. I should have just stopped while I was ahead. I should have been like, is it Wednesday? I know it's Wednesday. Happy early birthday! And this is a Yap stream to celebrate. Oh my gosh. I feel you guys are going to start putting this in like an AI and be like, give me the premise of a horror movie for someone with a split personality, and the split personality is stabby. Okay, well, maybe I'll make it, you know what, maybe it won't be movie, maybe it'll be a TV show. You know why? Because you have to put so much information in 2 hours, and it has to be so snappy. That's why I can't with movies. We have to pay attention the whole time in movies. TV shows, we just coast. And if you miss like 10 minutes of it, you can come back and you can figure out what's going on. In a movie, you're like, what happened? And they're like, well, this person was really like their best friend, but also a serial killer. And they were like married to this person, but had a secret family with that one. And you've been gone for like 10 minutes. And you're like, how did this all happen? In 10 minutes. Okay. Anyways, that's our stream. That's our yap tonight. Thanks for coming to the podcast. See you tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I did not game at all. Even though I said today we will actually game, maybe, probably. We did not. We did not even a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. But I appreciate you guys for coming to Yap stream. I really do. It makes my heart so happy. And thank you for also planning my movie with me, because that's so cute. And then maybe... There we go. Sorry, I'm doing like 9 different things on my PC right now. Who knows? Maybe we'll manifest it. But thank you guys. I